Okay, hello, my name is Ethan Leeds. I'm a holistic health coach, and I want to address a question about the type of companies to buy your supplements from. And before I do that, I want to tell a little story, a hypothetical story. I want you to imagine that you are an adventurer and you go deep into the Amazon jungle and you find a couple of berries, and you discover that by mixing these berries in a certain way, and then taking them once in the morning, once in the evening, you, within 60 days, can cure a number of diseases. Okay, so you're very excited. I mean, I'm talking serious diseases. So you're very excited. So you do all the work to get these berries from deep in the Amazon, and present them in a nice way, in a nice bottle, etc. And now you're going to sell them. So how would you go? What's the best way? In your wildest dreams, what's the best way to sell them? And many people would think, well, if I could get them into a major store like Walmart or something, I mean, and everyone would get to see it, and I'd sell loads of them. Actually not. That's been done. It's gone into the big stores, and do you know how many you sell? Practically nothing. Do you know why? Because legally, you're not allowed to tell anybody what the product does. You can't tell them. Right? So you cannot legally make any claims about any natural product healing or curing anything. Whether it does or it doesn't isn't the issue. You can't claim it. So that product will sit on the shelf, and there's a product that I recommend that actually went that route and went into GNC, as it happens, and it sold 1.5 bottles a month per store. That's how bad it was, and yet this product is amazing. And then it changed the method of marketing, and now it sells huge amounts and helps many people. So there's basically two different ways to market. Now, the primary way, the corporations have the majority of access to market through retail. Okay, so through the likes of Walmart, through the likes of Amazon, and so on, they have the bulk of the market. But there's two major problems. The first I've already brought up. So the first problem is that you cannot say anything about a natural product in terms of what it can do for health, pretty much, with one or two exceptions. Secondly, the corporations have no interest in letting you know about natural supplements. They're very tied into the pharmaceutical industry, right, where they make huge amounts of profit, and they don't want a competing product that's going to reduce the amount of pharmaceutical drugs that's bought. So the corporations really do not want natural products. In fact, many times with very good natural products, they buy them up and then they dump them. They don't even put them in the stores. They just to get them off the market. They do not want natural products on the market. So if you have a natural product that, the one that we just created from the Amazon, and you put it in the regular market through the retail stores, it's not going to work. So that leaves you with a problem. If you have a great natural product, then what are you going to do? Well, what the majority of companies that get the great natural products do is they use something called referral marketing. So they get, I don't want to say get around the law, because that's would be wrong, legally speaking. Maybe ethically speaking is a different matter. But they have people tell other people, give recommendations on a one-to-one basis, their personal experiences or their friends, their colleagues, and so on. And it allows the product to have the story behind the product to be told. So if you'd found your berries in the Amazon and you had people, an army of people who were telling that story, that you found these berries in the Amazon and that you found that it did this, and this, you had these people. Now you can get the product to market. Now, because that is the case, nearly all the best natural products all come through not corporations who don't want natural products anyway. They come through private companies who market via word of mouth. And there's two main routes to do that. One is what's called an affiliate program. So you partner with a company, you market their product for them, you share the information, and then the company pays you commission. And the other is what's called network marketing, or MLM, which is more or less the same, except for they pay deeper. They pay up. They pay people, not just the person that's they first met, but when that person tells people and they use a product and they like it and they want to do it, they'll pay them as well. Okay, so it pays deeper. So as a health coach, I work with many companies because there is no one company with the best product for every area, but virtually all of them. Actually, all of them are either one of those two types of company. Okay, so that's why you'll find pretty much all the best natural products from those types of company. Okay, so now some people have a negative impression of referral marketing just because some companies, they'll let anybody join. Some of the people that join might not really have a clue what they're doing. They might try and pressure friends and family to buy something that's not appropriate or whatever. And and that creates for some people a bit of a bad taste within that type of company. And that happens, and there are bad companies and there are bad people working for good companies. That happens, but nonetheless, there is no better way under our current legislation with the current laws. There's no better way of marketing natural products than through some kind of referral system. And if you want the best products, then you need to be avoiding the corporations with their synthetic rubbish supplements, and you need to be going to the private companies who will nearly all be using this kind of marketing. So that's why, if you have any questions, and this is posted in a thread on Facebook or something, feel free to ask. Hopefully that's just giving you a little bit of information onto why it is that the best supplements all seem to come from companies that use referral marketing. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.